Today we're getting some great information from Alex, and she's going to tell you how she made her first $1,000,000 and give you 5 steps in how you can make yours. Hey Alex.
Hi guys.
Some people online really make this look easy in content creation and making money, and so I have to ask you, that's the first question. Would you say making money online is easy?
When it comes to making money, it takes time, effort, and money before it can become easy. Yes, creating passive income takes active work and investment. Shocker, I know. I get so tired of seeing all these videos and posts online claiming to be the magic button to making $1,000,000 overnight because, spoiler alert, success is not taught, it is caught.
Oh, I like that. Now, can you elaborate on what you mean by success is caught?
Success habits are caught through repeated exposure, trial and error, putting yourself out there, and learning as you go. The number of programs, videos, or posts you consume is not going to change a damn thing without you putting in the work.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Now, tell me, it takes a certain mindset in being a content creator. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? What kind of mindset does a person need to have going into this?
In order to be successful, you need to be unattached to the outcome and obsessed with the process. I spent 10 years building my experience, my knowledge and skills behind the scenes, failing and trying at so many different things before I launched the Copy Posse and had my first $1,000,000 year.
Now, Alex, if you were to pick just one thing, what would you say is the most important thing that should be to someone when they're just getting started?
The most important thing is to start a business you love. I know you've heard it before, but not a business you think will make you $1,000,000, which I know is counterintuitive if that's what you really want. Because before you can wake up as a millionaire one day, you have to go through that awkward and often, yes, very painful beginner phase where you're learning and growing and trying and failing and responding and reacting.
Now, as you and I both have seen, some content creators online have made it look really easy, and I think I remember even you saying that you just came out of nowhere with popularity. You were just amazing. That you just grew so quick, where it took some time. I think it was 4 years for you before you really started getting the strong popularity anyway. So people make it look easy, but would you say that anyone's just made it easily?
I don't care who you follow on Instagram who looks like they have it all figured out. Even if they don't tell you about those hard days or the long process of starting and building their businesses, everyone goes through that beginner phase where their primary purpose is simply to survive and keep their head above water. And that is not easy, and when things get tough, it can be really hard to keep going.
What would you say, Alex, should be the main focus when someone's starting out? What should be their main focus?
So focus first on who you can help and how, and then on how you can do that over and over and over again, and then on how you can continue to invest in yourself, your customers, and your future, and then on how to become a millionaire. And that is exactly how I did it.
As an example, how did you start out? How was it for you?
I started out by picking one problem that I could solve for one person. So for me, it was helping an aspiring copywriter start their freelance business from scratch. So I started my YouTube channel right here in February of 2019 with a focus on that one thing. And I did that one thing really, really well. I became obsessed with it. I didn't let shiny object syndrome or imposter syndrome or any other type of syndrome stop me from moving forward, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel it. I stayed focused, I stayed persistent, I stayed in my own lane, and I didn't worry about what other people were saying or doing.
In gaining traction and getting followers and subscribers, I think you're at what, 311,000, I think, subscribers on YouTube and over 200,000 on Instagram, and those are awesome numbers. What was the process? How did those come? Did they come a lot at once? Did they trickle in? How did that work?
It took me 6 whole months to reach 1,000 subscribers. 6 months. And it took me 10 months to make my first dollar with my channel and a full year before I had a single paying customer. And that is a long time to wait in this instant gratification society that we live in today.
Alex, thank you so much for your time today. My last question, in 4 or 5 steps, what would it take for someone to get their first million? How would you break that down, 4 or 5 steps?
So if you want to make $1 million, here's what you got to do. Step 1, start something you love. Listen, most people quit after that honeymoon phase I was telling you about, and that is why most people never make $1 million. So start a business you'd still be happy to do for at least a year without getting paid for it. I think that is a pretty good litmus test. Step 2, help one person solve one problem. You've got to help one person before you can help 10, before you can help 100. So stop thinking big at first and just think about that first person you can help. Step 3, do that over and over and over again. Improve, hone, and perfect your skills and or your product. Focus on delivering the best results you can and really give it your best. Step 4, and this one's the big one, stay consistent. This is the biggest factor that will determine your success. You have to stay consistent regardless of the number of people who are paying attention to you at first. And step number 5, invest in yourself and your business. You are the surest asset you can bet on. The more you invest time, money, and energy in yourself, in your business, and your growth, the more successful you will become.
Well, thank you again so much, Alex. Guys, please like and subscribe, and I will leave a link to her original video in the description. Thanks again.